And we continue learning Hachzek Musar Yaimi, Perek Avos Yaimi, we should call it for now, with Rabbeinu Yaina. And we remind everyone, Rabbeinu Yaina is a Rishon. It's not just some, contemporary translation, which is beautiful as well. But this is Rabbeinu Yaina. This is a Rishon talking. Just to keep that in mind. And we continue with Mishnah Yud Gimel. Who Ayomer, he would say, who's talking? Hillel and Shammai. This is Hillel. Neged Shema. Avad Shemei. You try to make your name great, you're going to lose your name. Udulay Maisif. If you do not add on, Yosef. Then he will add on. Udulay Yalef. If he does not learn, Ketola Chayav. He is going to deserve death. If you abuse the taga, the crown, chalaf, it's going to pass on this world. So a little bit cryptic, but we're starting to slowly understand that Hillel is teaching us something incredible. Something that perhaps is so important for us to hear in a world that pursues what? That pursues Shema. I want to be great. I want to have the most followers. And what's going to happen, says the Mishnah. Avad Shemei. That's what causes one to lose his name. That's not greatness. Let's see, Rabbeinu Yoina Ratzalem, what does this mean? Adam Miskavi Yitzishmai Bailam, someone who is a Bal Gaiva and he gains fame in this world. Through his arrogance and his importance, and he has a great name. But the greater he has his gaiva, Kain, Yovad, Shemaya, Avodan, Agadol, he's going to fall that much harder. He will not be remembered and he'll be utterly forgotten. How many terrible stories do we know of people like this? And of course, to be critically and always careful. And you know what the answer to all these are? The answer is Hachzek Musar. The answer is, as we've learned in Mishnayos Yisharim, and we learned Chavis al Avos, now we're learning Rabbeinu Yaina on Avos. As we slowly learn how to keep control of ourselves. How we learn how we have an animalistic physical body, but we have to rein in that horse. So teaches us, the Rabbeinu Yaina, if one is going to be mitga'eh, if one is going to be arrogant, if one is going to keep on boosting himself up, teaches Hillel, you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is Avad Shemei. But if you don't add on, then Yosef will be added on. Or it'll be subtracted. Let's see what that means. Mishu chacham in ratzol Yosef chacham al chachmasai. So to chacham. Excuse me, Yosef over here. I read it wrong. Dulay Maisif. If you don't add on Yosef, it's going to be cut down. It's going to be subtracted. What does this mean? Mishu chacham. So to chacham in ratzol Yosef chacham al chachmasai. I got it. I know what I know. I don't need to learn anything else. V'yemer b'libai. And he says in his heart, I already learned everything. And I know the paths. Why do I have to toil so hard? It's hard to learn. Why do I have to break my brain? What gain does it get? Am I really going to know what I don't know? You know what's going to happen? This person is going to be gathered in from this world. And what further purpose is there to his life? If he's abandoned the Torah study, quite a dreadful situation that Hashem should say, oh, you don't need to do anything? Okay, we'll just get rid of you. How important it is to always continuously learn and grow. One who does not learn, he's deserving death. One who's never learned is like an animal. Because man was created on this world to learn the Torah, teach the Torah, and to teach its beautiful ways. Someone says, I don't need the Torah thing. And he just holds on to his rishos. He doesn't have any reason to live. Incredibly dreadful story. If you abuse the crown, it's going to pass in this world. But now let's say you do learn and you honor Talmud Chacham, but you're miskabed. You know you do. You honor yourself with the Keser Torah, and you enjoy the honor. And you say, I'm so great. And then you start utilizing it for your own reason. You start utilizing it and manipulating it via it. This is disastrous. this is going to destroy the person. We'll see in the fourth Perek. Do you make the turn to crown to become great with it? And not a axe to cut down trees. And if you use the crown, you know what's going to happen. You'll be passing from this world. Rahman al-Itzlan. Finally, what does word betaga means? Crown. Pirush taga is keser. Taga and keser malchus betaga the malchus of Yisharim and taga pirush das. What does it mean? It means religion. Gematria shel taga and geshmak the same gematria of taga. Gematria shel dashim arba meyas arba'im, which is 440. We're just going to start the next Mishnah. Hu ha'yomer. He used to say, he's still Hillel talking. If I am not for myself, me li. Who will I be for? Let's just learn the first half of this Mishnah. Says Rabbeinu Yoina, if I'm not going to take control of myself, I'm not going to be meichiach myself, I'm not going to reprove myself. If I'm not going to push myself to do mitzvahs, me li. Who's going to do it for me? Who's going to manage me? Who's going to push me? Because other people pushing you is good for a moment. Gishmak, someone can push you. Such incredible words when we come from ourselves, when we realize on our own we need to change. Each and every day, you increase to do the work of Hashem, and there's never going to forget anything. And that is the proper path.